Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel. I am super excited to be back on ThermOWeb's YouTube channel today. Today I have a no-sew patriotic banner for you, perfect for 4th of July coming up, but could also be used other times of the year. I am starting off with some felt sheets. I also have the Waffle flower nesting banners die and the nesting star die and some patriotic ribbon. The thin one is about 3/8 of an inch and this larger one can be any size, it doesn't matter. I also have some glitter foam, which is self-adhesive, but I am going to grab my ThermOWeb fabric fuse as well. I'm cutting 2 different sizes of the banner so that I can layer them on top of each other. They're not the next size next to each other, it's like 2 sizes down. So when you're using the fabric fuse, you don't need to use a lot, but you do want to kind of outline the shape so that it sticks on all sides. And that is it as far as layering the banners. It's super easy to use the fabric fuse. It works really well with felt and other materials. I am also using it on the back of the glitter foam. That glitter foam is self-adhesive, but I just felt like it was going to come off at some point, so I wanted to make sure it stayed put. So I'm going to continue doing this for all the different red, white, and blue combinations. And I'm doing, 2 like whites of the larger banner, 2 reds of the larger banner, and then I'm mixing up the inside banner so that we'll have a real mix of red, white, and blue, and all of them will have the silver glitter star in the middle there. And this was really easy to do, especially working with the fabric fuse. So I think this would be a great project for kids too. You could die cut everything and then let them go to town gluing it together. Now, when you're die cutting felt, I do want you to remember to use a metal shim. That's how I got those really clean cuts. Okay, and this is the ribbon that we're going to use to string them all together. Again, like I said, it's about 3/8 of an inch and it has red, white, and blue stars. I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile. You could use any heavy duty punch, and I use the larger hole there to punch holes at the top of the banner. Now, this one that I'm working with is still a little wet. That's why it is, looks like it's going to come apart and it looks like there's white spots on it. Once you let it sit and dry, those white spots will go away and the felt will adhere together fine. My Crop-A-Dile isn't quite as sharp as it used to be, so I just had to trim off the little dots. They didn't come completely out, they didn't cut all the way around, so I just trim them with a little sharp pair of scissors there, and those work out fine. And then it's easy to string this banner. I just put the ribbon through one side and then through the other. Again, this is another thing that kids could do, so if I had little kids, I would enjoy making this with them. Okay, and then I'm going to take some metallic thread and those large bows that I created with the larger size ribbon, and I'm going to tie them right onto the banner. Again, I'm just not much of a sewer. I'm sure that there's ways that you could do this really easily by sewing it all together, but for me, this fabric fuse and then just kind of tying everything was fast and easy, and now my 4th of July banner will be done and ahead of time, and I can just pull it out on the day. So I am just tying a knot with that metallic thread. You do have to be a little careful depending on what thread you're using. Mine broke the first time, so I had to retie it there and then just be a little bit more careful the next times when I was pulling it. I just wanted to make sure that I did double knot it so that it would really stay on there, and I think once I had that double knot going, now I'm fine, and I just cut the little excess strings so that there was nothing hanging there, and that is pretty much that part of it. I did want to add a little bit of foil, so I cut out some double-sided adhesive foam, and I have some Deco Foil Transfer Sheets in silver. So I'm just going to take one of that silver sheet there, and I'm going to cut it in half because I really don't need that much for those little stars, and I want to just put the rest of it back in the tube so that I can keep it without getting any adhesive on it. So I cut out the smallest size star and then the next size up from that double-sided adhesive foam. For this foam, it is very tacky, so you can just put this right on your banner by peeling off the back protective layer and laying it down. I didn't feel the need to use the liquid glue for this. I knew how sticky they were, and so I knew they would stay. Okay, once I'm ready to foil them, I peel off the top protective layers on both of the little and the medium-sized star, and then I put the foil with the shiny side facing me. So the matte side is facing down, and then I just press it down and rub it just with my fingertip, not with my nail. And then I have a silver star. So I have both the silver glitter foam and these foam foiled stars as well. And I just love the way that it looks. It has lots of light to it, catches lots of shine, and again, super easy. Just die cut all those little stars and then peel off the backs, put them down. I just kind of put them in random spots so that it wouldn't be completely all in one line. And I just thought that that made them look kind of fun, like fireworks or that kind of thing. So I am just going to go through and put a bunch of these stars down throughout the rest of the banner. Again, I'm just peeling off those back protective layers, placing them on the foam, and then peeling off the top protective layers and foiling those stars. Super easy, and even this part would be definitely something that kids would have fun doing, to foil those stars. They're just so pretty when they're done, and I love the way that the silver looks. So this is another way to just quickly and easy create a no-sew banner perfect for the 4th of July. If you're interested in any of the products that I use, they will all be linked down below in the YouTube description box. I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Have a wonderful day.